Hello, everyone. Deception is the name of the game. I was pretty much done for the night. I did my videos. I responded to comments, and I was going to hit the sack when I came upon this. I have been exposing a lot of trans people in all arenas for years, and so this video that I just saw, this short little clip is a refresher. It's a good refresher for the mind here. The title is Trans Women Say, Trans Woman Says We Just Want to Be Treated Like Everyone Else. Bullshit. When you pretend to be something you're not, that's called lying. That's called dark energy. That can't possibly be anything good. Anytime you lie, anytime you say something that's not true, anytime you water down anything, anytime you agree with people being politically correct, anytime you give a white little lie, anytime you lie, you are engaged in dark magic. Anytime you lie, anytime you are dishonest, you are engaged in low energy, dark energy. Punto final. Okay? Anytime you're too afraid to tell the truth, or you don't have to speak to tell the truth. Anytime you ignore negativity, you're being positive.
Ladies, listen up.
Because it's a lot easier for y'all to believe that trans people want special privileges than it is for y'all to just accept the fact that we want to be treated like everybody else.
No, the truth is you don't want to be treated like everybody else. You want to be treated like a woman. And at the end of the day...
Yes, trans people want to be treated like a woman even though they're not really women. You're not a woman. You had a penis, you had it chopped off, or you didn't have it chopped off, or you took hormones to look like the opposite sex, and you're trying to deceive people. If you were fully transparent, then you will go around telling people from the get-go what you are. Now it's politically correct for those among you to pretend. It's just pretense. Anytime you can go either way in your dimension, the rules of your dimension, which is there are two sexes. There's one with the penis, and there's another without a penis. There's another one with the vagina. And you want to create, you want to do whatever. It can't possibly go well for you. You don't want to be treated like everybody else because you're not like everybody else. You're not a woman.
Trans women are not women. You're trans. Bottom line. And it's offensive. Every time I see a trans woman actually claim to be a woman, I'm a woman. Let me be a woman. Why do you have to take that from me as a trans woman?
They're taking away from you because this is part of the game. I keep telling you, these vaccines, these global epidemics across the centuries, across the millennia, such as the Black Plague, I keep making videos about these things. They're not accidents. They were orchestrated by our so-called leaders, captains of industries, trans presidents. And these presidents, now I've learned, are connected to extraterrestrials, dark entities, trying to wipe out entire beings and entire planets, be strongly focusing on the collective. For example, the so-called 144. I don't know how many there are for sure. I don't know where that number came from, or who came up with that number. But there aren't very many of us, and they've been targeting us. You can kick their ass. I know I'm going off the topic a little bit. As a source player, you have the power to kick any extraterrestrial's ass. Kick their ass. Return to them all their death spells. Return to them all their negative energy. Return it to them because they created it. Return it to them so that they may learn to do that which is right and true. You're not returning it to them because they... No, because if you don't listen, look at it this way. If you allow them to continue it, they will hurt other beings, and it'll go, the effect, the cumulative effect, the butterfly effect will be endless. It's that bad. So they create things like, they promote things like, I'm saying the extraterrestrials and our leaders are promoting things like lies. It's not okay. Yo, you can't be homophobic. You're not, dude. You're not homophobic. You're not you're not like homo trans when you say that this isn't right. Actually, you're being loving when you tell the truth. And this woman is telling the truth. Okay? When you maintain your integrity, when you tell the truth, that's how you become powerful. That's how your return to senders work more quicker than the vast majority of those who don't follow, of those who don't follow the path of the light. No extraterrestrials will have a leg on you. No dark being, I don't care how dark they are. First begin working yourself. First begin telling the truth. Like this lady, you are not a woman. She said it. And when you can do that, within hours, I'm talking about myself, within hours of doing a ritual, people get their karma. And I'm not kidding. Hours. Do it for the present life. Do cord cutting for healing. If you don't want to return to sender, at least start with the protective rituals. Do cord cuttings. Do several of them. Start with your family. You don't have to know who's hurting you, but when you do the cord cutting, you begin to get intuition, visions, and things like that. Knowing that will push you forward to heal. Begin with cord cutting. Do cord cutting present life. Do cord cutting with past lives. Do cord cutting with your immediate family, your close friends, your partner. Okay, even do your partner that you want to be with, you can say, with the cutting of this cord, with the severing of this cord, I cut all toxic. It's always at the focus of cutting the toxic connection. So if you cut the toxic connection between you and your partner, whether it's toxic, a karmic partner or not, you will release any entities that are caught between you two, and that will not sever the connection. That should make the connection stronger. Being a white magician is quite powerful. It is the simple things like telling the truth, like this lady is doing, and she will be attacked by the vast majority who have accepted the DNA of lying. If you are trans, you are not a real woman. Say it, girl.
Trans and be okay with being trans. I want to give anybody who is homosexual or transgender their props. And let me explain why. Because a lot of the stuff that y'all do, a lot of the stuff that y'all created, women, men, whoever are out here using that stuff. And I feel like right now, a lot of the beauty trends have a lot to do with things that transgenders have created. All day long, we accept most people from the LGBT community, especially Black women. But I just want y'all to allow us to be women. You know what I mean? Like, let us be women and you be trans. Why do you have to be classified as woman? You're not a woman. You are.
Because they can do whatever they want. This was not designed by the average person. This was came from the top to top, the elite to the elite, leaders of the corporations, top leaders of corporations, hidden powers, extraterrestrial. This is why, if you know you are a source player and you've done multiple months, you spend like 4 to 6 months doing cord cutting, healing work, doing cord cutting, healing work on yourself. Go after the extraterrestrials. They have no power. I'm telling you right now. Okay, I'm telling you. Huge waves of two huge wave of entities. Dark, were incinerated. Just simply trying to penetrate my auric field. Sent by I don't need to reveal that here. You don't need to know who's casting spells. Use words like any hidden person. A white magician, trust his higher self. And there's nothing they can do about it. There's nothing the extraterrestrial can do about it when your morals are high. Nothing. There's nothing the extraterrestrial can do about it when you're trying to improve. Nothing. The only thing you have to worry about is releasing the pain, cleansing yourself from pain that they have caused. Huh? Tell the truth. A trans woman is not a real woman.
Are trans, and it's very hurtful.
It is hurtful. It's even more hurtful. It's insult to injury when people attack you for saying the right thing.
hurtful for you to try to erase women all together and put you.
That's what it is. They're erasing women, and eventually the extraterrestrials connecting this is the big picture thing. They want to wipe out the entire human race. This is not a joke. This is real, people.
In our place.
Because it's a lot easier for y'all to believe that trans
No, it's not. You're not a real woman.
people want special privileges than it is for y'all to just accept the fact that we want to be treated like everybody else.
No, the truth is you don't want to be treated like everybody.
All right, we're good. We're good. You know what? I gotta hit the sack here. Source conscious. Anybody watching this video who wants to attack me, who sends dark energy, return that dark energy immediately and bind the dark energy to him or her, and automatically block, return, and bind the energy to them as soon as it leaves their mouth or as soon as they're about to finish the act. Source speed, source consciousness.